going to start unit number 1, Introduction to Sets. First, we see the definition of it. A set is a collection of well-defined and distinct objects. In our day-to-day life, we often use phrases such as a bunch of keys, a pack of cards, a group of boys, a team of athletes. All these words like bunch, pack, group, and team are used to denote a collection of objects. But in maths, the word set is used for a collection of objects. Now, what does the word well-defined mean? A well-defined object is one that has a specific property by which we can easily identify whether an object belongs to the given set or not. Now, what does the word distinct mean? By distinct, we mean different, like no member of this set should appear twice. Now, here you see the examples of the set of planets in the solar system, the set of vowels of the English alphabet. Like in the first set, there is no doubt about the elements or members of the set solar system. And in the second set, again we know which letters are being referred to A, E, I, O, U. Now we can start our exercise. Question number 1 is pick out the well-defined sets from the following. Part 1 is Test cricket captains of Pakistan. Yes, there is no doubt about the Test cricket captains of Pakistan, so it's a well-defined set. Part 2 is tasty food items. The term tasty here is not well-defined because it can vary from person to person. Like a person likes pizza but another person finds it tasteless. So this term tasty is not well-defined. So this set is not well-defined set. Now part 3 is C equals to Prime Ministers of Pakistan. Yes, there again will be no objection in it. So it's a well-defined set. Part 4 is D equals to naughty students in your class. Again, this term naughty is not well-defined because a child may be considered naughty by one person but not by another. So this set is not well-defined. Same strategy will be followed till the part number 8. Now question number 2 is if P equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and Q equals to A, B, C, D, write the symbols belongs to or does not belong to in the blanks to make the following statements true. We have to write the symbol belongs to if that particular member belongs to the given set, and we have to write the symbol does not belong to if the particular element is not in the given set. Okay, so first part is 2-P. We can see that 2 is in the set P, so we have written belongs to here. Okay, now part 2 is A-P. We can see that A is not in the set P, so we wrote this symbol doesn't belong to. Okay, now do the remaining parts yourself. Same strategy will be followed. Now question number 3 is list the elements of the following sets. Also name the sets as A, B, C, etc. Part 1 is counting numbers less than 10. They have given the set in descriptive form and we have to write it in tabular form. So the tabular form is we have to name the set as well. So we have named it as A, and then we have opened this curly bracket and they said that counting numbers less than 10. Less than 10 means counting numbers are natural numbers, and less than 10 means we have to go from 1 till 9. Okay, so I've written all the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 and then curly bracket closed. Now do the remaining parts yourself. Same strategy will be followed throughout the parts. Now question number 4 is state which of the following form sets. Now this question is pretty similar to question number 1. In question number 1 we needed to tell if a set is well defined or not, but in this question we just have to state if these statements form sets or not. Now part 1 is strong people in a town. The term strong is not well defined, therefore it doesn't form set. Part 2 is students of a class. Yes, it is a well defined term, so it forms set. Now do the remaining parts yourself. Thank you.